my wonderful friends. Hope you are doing well today. All right, I'll be taking year 8 science, and today we'll be talking about the topic crude oil and petrochemicals. Crude oil and petrochemicals. Now, let's start with meaning of crude oil. You'll be wondering what is crude oil. Crude oil has a lot of gases under it. Under crude oil, you can get your petroleum that you use to, on your generator and move some of your cars. You can get from crude oil, you can get diesel, you can get absorber oil, you can get engine oil. So when they say crude oil, don't be thinking about petroleum alone, that's petrol. No, crude oil has many examples like diesel, petroleum itself, gas, absorber oil, engine oil, and other kind of oil under it. So what's the meaning of crude oil? Crude oil is a dark brown or greenish inflammable liquid made up of hydrocarbons. I'll take that again. Crude oil is a dark brown or greenish inflammable liquid made up of hydrocarbons. So this simply means that the color of crude oil is dark brown or greenish. That's the color. Inflammable means it's very, very quick to catching fire. It's very fast to catching anything fire, or that has what they call metallic heat in it. When something is of heat, it's quick to catching fire. That's the meaning of inflammable. Then it's made up of hydrocarbons. Hydrocarbons are chemicals found under the ground used to build one thing or the other, especially liquid things. Now let's continue. Crude oil is also called rock oil. Please take note. Another name for crude oil is rock oil. Another name for crude oil is rock oil. It is called rock oil because it is found underneath. Underneath means under something, below, underneath rocks, located deep inside the ground. So crude oil or rock oil are found under rocks, inside deep ground. Crude oil is formed naturally from decomposed. Decomposed means no longer used, spoiled, dead plants and animals over several million years ago. So some dead animals, dead plants that have decayed in the ground, they mix up together and form some liquid. And that liquid turns dark brown or greenish, then it automatically become what we know as crude oil. That's the meaning of this. Now, the economic importance of crude oil is so enormous. Enormous means large, many, that every nation wants to exploit its environment in search of oil deposit. So this simply means that every nation of the world is working hard to make sure they know the place in their country where crude oil is located or is deposited. Alright, now note, professionals who specialize in the search for oil deposits are called geophysicists. Take note, who are geophysicists? Geophysicists are professionals who specialize in the search for oil deposits. So these are the people that look around the earth ground using their machine or equipment to know the ground that contains crude oil. Alright, let's continue. Sometimes they are generally called earth scientists. That is another name for them. Geophysicists are also called earth scientists. Geophysicists use special equipment called geophone. These people use special equipment called geophone to send signal into the ground or sea. Please, because of the sake of our time, you can type geophone in your Google. Go to Google, type geophone and look for, when you type geophone in Google, when you type geophone, go to image, go to Google, type geophone, go to image and check image to look at the instrument or equipment so that you can know how it looks like. Please, I won't be doing that now. Go to your Google and type geophone. Then go to image. Under image you see the equipment geophone. So they use geophone to send signals into the ground or sea. Oil can be gotten under the sea. Take note, they can get oil under sea. The signals are reflected by rock formation, and the reflected signals are detected by a special instrument called hydrophone. When geophone sends the signal, the instrument that receives the signal is called hydrophone. It's called hydrophone. The reflected signals are analyzed to determine the structure of the underlying rocks. From the analysis, the presence of crude oil may be suspected. So when geophone is used to look for signal under the ground, if there is signal for crude oil, the hydrophone tell the geophone, that there is signal. There will be pointing signal. That shows that there is crude oil in that area. So through that kind of experiment or process, the ground will tell if there is crude oil in it. That is how crude oil are detected or suspected in a particular ground. Alright, now fact for today. Crude oil was first discovered in Nigeria. Anything crude oil was first discovered in Nigeria at Olobiri in Bayelsa State in 1956. So crude oil was first discovered in Nigeria at Olobiri in Bayelsa State in 1956. This is a fact for you. If anybody asks you where was the first place crude oil was discovered in Nigeria, you tell them Olobiri in Bayelsa State. What year? 1956. Take note, please. Our assignment for today, the first question says, what is crude oil? Very simple. It's in the note. Give other name for crude oil. We also call it another name. Check the note. Who is a geophysicist? It is defined there. Explain these terms. Explain these terms. Explain the meaning of geophone. You can make use of your dictionary for that. Hydrophone, hydrocarbons, inflammable. Write out the meaning of these words. Thank you for staying with me, and I hope you understand the lesson. God bless you. Goodbye.